Hello everyone in Pickerville. This is part 2 of June 28th garage sale haul. And what I couldn't wait to show you was one of the last garage sales of the morning yesterday on Saturday. I met this very nice woman who sold me a lot of stuff for not very much. She had this great rhinestone jewelry. And we started chatting and she said, oh yes, I love to wear that when I go out. I wear rhinestone. And I said, yeah, I wear that to work. And she was impressed by that and she liked it. And I do. But these, of course, are not for me. And so she's like, yeah, oh, you wear this to work and everything, so that's great, you know. She's like, oh. I said, well, I started asking her how much for certain things, and she kind of gave me a good price because she liked the way I did things. So sometimes it's good to open up to other people and have that wonderful sharing experience with them. And by the same token, they kind of feel like they can see themselves in you a little bit, and you know, they're willing sometimes to open up and are ready to give you a deal. Not so much a strategy as that's who I am and that's what I'll do, but you know, has good consequences. So to tell you a little more about this, this is a coral brooch, and I think maybe you will see, or maybe you won't. Just in the middle there, it says Coro, C-O-R-O. And they do, and did, very good quality, beautiful design jewelry, very popular in the 40s, 50s, 60s. So this is probably from the 60s, maybe 70s. I have some earrings that come with it, but the earrings are not signed, and usually they would be. And they're not the same color as the metal tone here. This is a little yellower. So I'm not sure, but the design is the same. I'm not sure they're a set. This was $5. She let me have these for $3. This is by Lisner. I don't know if you can see here. It's signed. And the earrings are signed as well. So that's a nice little set, good design. So for $3, I thought, sure. For $8, I think, you know, each one I'm hoping to get $10 to $15 maybe on each set. And it's such a pleasure to me to sell vintage things. These are probably from the 60s as well. Then I saw this and thought, these are earrings. They're interchangeable earrings, which means that they're hinged. So there's a little hinge here, and you can open them up so that you can change the plastic stone and put in one of these instead. So you've got several sets of these. That's great. I said, oh, so these are this, right? Joan Rivers Classic Collection. She said yes, but when I got them here, they were $2, so I didn't argue with her. But when I got them here and I took a really good look at how they're signed at the back, it seems to say Coro, China. If any of you know whether Coro worked with Joan Rivers to produce this, please let me know. I can't find much about this online. These seem to be like the Joan Rivers collection from what I can see online, but I don't know why it says Coro on the back. I'm confused. So that was tons of fun. I also picked up at the same place for $2 this belt bracelet that you get to adjust as a belt. Again, this is something vintage, you know, might be from the 50s, and not so easy to find. So people might be interested in that. I also picked up for a quarter this metal shoe. Might have been silver plate. Really hard to tell. It's got a really good weight to it. It's not detailed, but it's fairly nicely cast. I'm hoping to get maybe $10 for it. Let me see what else. We went on, oh no, at this same sale, this very nice lady, I showed her what I had found in the cross-stitch department, and she said, oh, that's you can have all these 3 things for $1. So, you know, there's nothing terribly expensive there, but you know, I might make 10 on this and maybe these 2 for 10, something like that. So that's a nice little pickup, just an extra thing. And we also picked up some cassette tapes. I know some people do very well with those. They were 4 for $1. I can't really see that they'll make us money, but maybe it's because I don't know enough about this. Whatever. Went to this sale where everything was $1. Everything I touched, they were telling me $1. Loved this vintage 50s, 60s swan head, double swan head bonbon dish. Just a little dish for you to put what you want in it. It's kind of like that depression glass, kind of pink. Might be a little earlier, actually. Might be from the 30s, but you know. Yeah, because from the style. But anyways, that was $1, so I didn't even think twice. Anything like that that's a little older. I know sometimes they just go for like a few dollars, but I've seen one sell for $30, so it's older. You can't get it anymore until you find them in an antique shop or, you know, a junk shop. Also from the same sale, I found this ice bucket. It's got a retro feel to it. If you look at the graphics, it was $1. It's clean inside. I'll try it. Retro barware does well. This is my first foray into Tupperware. Condiment set, looks so clean, closes tightly, has the little spoons that go with it. $1. I thought, this is awesome. Went online. They go up for about $4. I thought people would poo themselves that they would be so excited to get this set with the spoons and the... But there you go. Sometimes you just gotta pay for your education and all of that, so, you know, it was worth a try. My husband found a thing. It's a ham radio transmitter, receiver. Gentleman wanted $100 for the set. Comes with the microphone, comes with the instructions, the whole owner's manual. It's really great. It turns on, and we can't verify everything about it, but we know that it works. Gentleman wanted $100 for it. My husband got it for $80. And online, when they're not fully tested, they can bring in $200, $250 when they're fully tested, which we can't do because we don't have the equipment. They can go for like $450. So there was definitely, in my eyes, a very good investment. That'll be fun. And now I will prepare to give you a taste of the weekend haul. The weekend before this one, we went to a garage sale, which turned out to be an estate sale. People were just going, yeah, go inside, there's more. Oh boy, yeah. And it was everywhere, and it was in dusty boxes with like cigarette butts in ashtrays in the middle of everything. I don't know what happened there, but woohoo. But good prices. So we got this, that, this, the trug you see over there, these two pots, this plate, this magnifying glass, which is also a turtle, and this for 22 bucks. And to me that was a steal, because basically the lady very nicely started saying, oh, you know, this is 3, this is 4, you know, this is 2. And then she kind of totaled everything up, and it wasn't really those prices anymore. Basically, we got this, these 2 pots, and the magnifying glass for free. So, yeah, that's cool. I had wanted to find some things where we could broaden our horizons a little bit, and where we could try some things. Like this vase was $3. Is a West Germany vase, probably from the 60s, 70s. That's when they were really in, I think. It says West Germany on the base. And sometimes those take off a little bit. Not tons of money, you know, but I hear of how they're popular, and I can see that they're a bit iconic of that period, very artsy. People who are into modern things might really well like that. But I can't try it because I never find some that are like, you know, I'm not going to try this at 10 bucks. It might be what it's worth. But $3, yay. So this is exactly what I'd been looking for. This was basically free, and it's Arbington, USA. Reminded me of Roseville or McCoy pottery. However, when I look this up online, doesn't seem to be worth much, but I get to try it. I have the opportunity to see how it will do because it was free. Fun. My husband picked up this, which is a cool mid-century modern kind of feel to it. Dear me. It's okay. Don't cry. It's a Franciscan, made in California. Doesn't seem to be worth tons, but they sell. This should be okay if I don't completely kill it first. These 2 pots were interesting simply because, well, it's a nice little design, but also the bottom says made in Italy for Burke's. And this one is from Lunning. I believe Frederick Lunning was a designer, and I think this looks to me to be mid-century modern as well. Those sort of graphics. So that might do okay, we'll see. One of my favorite finds is this lamp. This stuff is called Blackamoor. And that's what it's been dubbed after it was made, I believe. A pair of these goes for $120 on eBay. Just the one, it varies. Some of them have gone for $20, some of them for more. I'll see what I can do with it, but I think that's a good thing. That's very 50s. This was a style back then. I think people find these a lot of fun and can decorate with them. It's in very good condition. It's a lamp, and it was $5, so I thought I can definitely take a chance on that. Came with this, and with this necklace decorating it, which is mother of pearl, so I'll be selling that separately. There you go, a bonus thing. One of my really favorite things, five-pint apothecary jar. Victorian, because who else would use this afterwards? The stopper, the glass stopper is perfect. Like from a period drugstore, basically. I love the fact that it's this size. It looks to me like a prop in a play where things are made oversized so the audience can really see them. So I feel like I'm in a make-believe world, and that's fun. So I hope you go out there and have fun with your finds and find some incredible pickups, and I'll talk to you very soon. Did I say that was $3? It's $3.